Hello, and welcome to Big Blue News. My name is Avery.
And I'm Ron, and we will be starting this episode cutting to Rosie's video game review where she talks about the new Call of Duty game, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3.
Thank you, Rayon. Call of Duty is arguably the most famous video game series of all time, and another installment has been released, a remake of the iconic 2009 game Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. The story of Modern Warfare 3 is essentially the same as the original and hits all the major plot points, with the only big differences being the minor events that happen between the main events. Vladimir Makarov is still the main villain of this game, Soap still has that stupid haircut, and Price is still the babysitter of a group of adult men, so the game's campaign is very similar to the original. The gameplay is similar to the previous installment, with some small changes such as more circular and small maps, as well as a more realistic movement system and a simplified gun handling system. Though these changes are small, there has been a lot of debate online, as some people feel like Modern Warfare 2 and 3 are identical, without enough differences between them to rationalize the $70 price tag. Modern Warfare 3 has had a rocky release, getting a 3.3 rating, with most reviews being either a 1 or a 5. One review says, "Literally the most underrated COD game of the franchise," while a negative review says, "This game is terrible, the whole thing is lazy, everything is recycled." I am personally disappointed in the campaign. It is short and feels more like an add-on than an actual game. If you are looking to get into Call of Duty, then I recommend steering clear of this release and going for Modern Warfare 1 or 2. If you are a longtime fan of the series, you will most likely feel disappointed by the lackluster gameplay. I rate this game a 3 out of 5, because as fun and reliable as a first-person shooter can be, not even the scene where Ghost gets scolded like a child can save this game. Thank you, back to the news desk.
We now cut to a video produced by Alexia where she talks about a possible addition to the high school gym gaining air conditioning.
When the Swampscott High School was built in 2007, they did not include AC in the gymnasium. Although there was logical reasons for this, it created an unhelpful environment for athletes and students. Students and athletes strongly agree that the gymnasium needs AC in order to participate during their classes and sports activities.
I'm on the basketball team, so when we have practice, like in the summer or something and it's really hot, it actually gets pretty dangerous, so I think it's beneficial if we put AC in there.
I think it's a great idea to put AC in the gym because it gets really hot during gym class and it would be easier to join in on activities so you're not sweating. Mr. Collette understands the need to add AC to the gym and agrees it would be very beneficial, however, reveals the complexities that come with installing it.
We did look into installing AC in the gym. However, I learned that because there isn't enough space on the roof, because like the gym is big, so you need these big roof units for air conditioning. There isn't enough space to put those units on the roof because we have existing solar panels there. It would be terrific to have it. I understand it gets really warm in there, especially like in the summer and like right around this time of year, early fall and late spring, but I don't think we can do it right now because of the solar panels.
Overall, this is a problem that should be revisited. AC units in the gym are definitely important, and hopefully with the administration's help, we can try and resolve this problem.
During the month of October, the homerooms of the high school were challenged to create the best-looking Halloween-themed designs on their homeroom store during XBLOG. Each grade is required to create a different style of door, and the winner of each grade gets to choose of what they want for the next month, as long as it is within reason. Health teacher Miss Woodfin said the purpose of the contest is to build up community not only inside our school, but outside as well. While the contest isn't required, many of the homerooms have chosen to participate in trying to create the best design and win the prize. Some of the prizes for the homerooms can choose from are open campus or food deliveries at lunch. But it's really up to the homerooms who win to choose what they want. Congratulations to the winning homerooms, and we hope for every participation next year.
On the 24th of October, the Room of Color treated students to a nice bake sale. With offerings like cheesecake cookies, brownies, and even Cookie Monster cookies. The Room of Color, an affinity group at Swampscott High School, which supports students of color through mentorship, engagement, and community initiatives. Tammy Bailey, the advisor of the Room of Color, plans on doing more fundraisers and activities for students in the coming months. The bake sale was a success, leaving students eager for the next one to come, and we hope for every more person to show up next time.
The Bay Blue boys soccer team had an unfortunate ending to their season in the second round after losing to Dover Sherburne 3-0. It was a devastating loss, but we congratulate them on their great regular season. Senior Jack Fredrickson had this to say: "After a 4-win season last year, no one was upset about the season after a 14 free-and-free record. Obviously, it's tough losing, but we made the playoffs for the first time in many years and managed to win one at home in front of the home crowd. I think everyone was just happy to be a part of the bond that our team shared this season." The Big Blue girls soccer team also had an unfortunate defeat against Cardinal Spellum 1-0. Freshman Greta Sifkin had this to say after the game: "For being such a young team, I think we proved many people wrong this fall, with great results over strong and dominant teams and qualifying for the state tournament. Winning our first playoff game on our home turf was the best feeling, but it was unfortunate losing 1-0 in the second round. But the way they kept their composure and persevered through the game with many goal-scoring opportunities shows how well of a team we can be." Freshman Cecilia Tripp had this to say: "Being a freshman on varsity was one of the best opportunities and a privilege that not many receive. I am grateful for our success throughout the season." On top of that, the Big Blue field hockey team took an unfortunate loss in the second round to Foxborough 2-0. Tomorrow, Swampscott faces Marblehead at 10 a.m. for their traditional flag football game. The game will be held in Marblehead as the Big Blue seek back-to-back wins after beating Marblehead last year 21-13. The team captains are Victoria Quagliarello and Coco Clopton. The student coaches are Jackson Bartram and Aaron Yannetti for offense, with Derek Faya, Ben O'Brien, and Casey DeCamp for defense. From the Swampscott High School staff, Miss McDonald and Miss Woodfin will help the coaches on defense, as Joe Tenney will help on offense. After practice earlier this week, Coach Jackson Bartram said this: "Practice has been going well, defense is making big plays, and the offense is moving the ball well. We wish good luck to the girls in hopes of beating Marblehead once again." When the Big Blue take on the Magicians on Thanksgiving Day this year, it'll be the 113th matchup between the rival towns. The annual game began in 1910 when Swampscott took home the initial battle 7-0. Overall, Marblehead has gotten the better of the Big Blue in the tradition, winning 56 times to Swampscott's 49 wins, the other 6 ending in ties. That does not do the justice to the domination in recent history, as the Magicians have won 12 consecutive games against Swampscott dating back to 2012. Both teams are eliminated from their playoffs in their respective divisions. Swampscott lost their first round game to Linfield, and Marblehead lost in the second round of Division III to Grafton. This means that this will be the final game of the season for both teams. The game this year is being hosted by the Big Blue at Bloxage Field, which was at full capacity the last time the two teams met there in 2021. If you can attend, we highly encourage you to come support the boys. If you cannot, make sure to tune into Swampscott Big Blue Athletics on YouTube for live coverage. And now we cut back to the news desk.
Swampscott's police department is bringing back the annual holiday parade on December 16th at 5:30, adding new traditions while implementing improved safety precautions. The police department's main priority is to ensure the safety of all children and onlookers. During this townwide tradition, last year, we had a significant number of safety concerns with people and kids running around, the police association said. This area is dark and has a tremendous number of moving vehicles and pedestrians that night. The parade is set to begin at the high school, travel to Borough Street, Paradise Road, to Vinnon Square, and it will continue down Salem Street to Humphrey Street as it makes its way to Swampscott Town Hall. As part of the event, the Swampscott Department is holding a toy drive at their station. The police box station will have a box kept in the lobby throughout the Christmas season, and the officers encourage any and all donations. The police department encourages everyone to come and enjoy this townwide event and to stay safe.
Thank you for supporting Big Blue News. Have a great day.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss any future shows. Bye!